During the year 2017, a Route to Connect project took place. Thanks to this initiative, many people gathered in different activities and locations in order to learn, experience and exchange knowledge and possible actions when it comes to current situation with people seeking refuge in Western European countries. Throughout 3 different stages of the project, young people got a clearer impression about migration as a topic and the current situation in the so-called Balkan route, where many people are stranded between borders inside the countries of this region.
It was very interesting during the route and before the route, because Serbia was clearly a transit country, and people were coming with different expectations and with different experience, and they were prepared. For example, before the route, that they will travel with smugglers. It was a preparation from that took many months or years to decide and to move. So they were very motivated. They were very willing also to stay as much as they need, but they would know that they would move.
Everybody say mostly Pakistani people's mother, because Pakistani people have courage, have brave to do this.
मोहब्बत न करना मुसाफिर से इनका ठिकाना दूर होता है। ये बेवफा नहीं होते, इनको जाना ज़रूर होता है।
We had a couple of international humanitarian missions in a couple of emergency places in the world, such as Palestine, Somalia, Syria, Myanmar, the floods in Serbia and Bosnia, etc. So in 2014 started the first casualties of the people who died on the roads, on the railway in Macedonia. And many people also told us that there are groups who are coming and walking through Macedonia from Greece to Serbia. And we went to discover what is happening, and that's how we started our first work with the refugees to see the situation and to alarm the institutions. When we asked some of the institutions, they said that they didn't have mandate to work with illegal migration in that time. Then we said, okay, if we could work in their countries, we have to work in our country with all of them who are coming. So that's how we started establishing our mobile teams on the way, and on this way working with humanitarian medical support of the refugees who are walking 200 kilometers from the border to the border, from the south to the north in Macedonia. In 2015 happened some big changes. One of them, or two of them, we were initiating. One of them was changing of the law for asylum. When we asked the government to change the law, to take the example from Serbia, so all these illegal migrants can be registered, can have the right for 72 hours to use the public transport, so they will not walk anymore, and we can easily help to these people. So in April we asked this, and in June the law was changed, and the first groups that we saw on the road, we took them and we put them in the train so they could travel. But actually our government decided that it's much better for them if they can be in the camp from point A to the other camp to point B, so they will not meet with our citizens, and there will be no relations between them, so even if they don't spend money in the country. And also one of the problems were that the ticket, if you go from Georgia now to Tabanovce, it will be 6 euros, but for the refugees it was 25 euros. This is something that we asked our government to change it and the company for railway, but they said that they have costs and they have to.
The biggest transportation was definitely the trains. They were not allowing buses in the beginning, and they were not allowing taxis as well. Later on, when the number really rose and the capacity of the trains was overwhelmed because the trains were really, really packed so hard that people were suffocating inside and fainting. And once the train arrives in the north border, for example, at those times, the doors open and stop and people start falling out. Our biggest fear when the train arrives was to get through all the doors and try not to have a person falling between, because there was it was a big, let's say, space between the gap between the platform and the train. And we had a lot of people actually falling in because they are sleepy, they are tired, they don't sleep anywhere. In that time there was no accommodation. So wherever you go, whichever camp you visit, there is no sleeping. There is just maybe these benches, if there were, maybe nothing, maybe just the ground, and then you continue. And a lot of families were getting lost, and they were forgetting children because they were exhausted, like extremely. So many times we have had, for example, calling from Bulgaria that there was a child left, and they don't know who the child is. And then we run to the north, trying to find a family that lost a child. And then you find the family that lost the child, and you realize they have no idea that they lost the child, because they have 5 more children with them, and like they're 10,000 times with them, and they are so tired that they cannot even stand on their feet, you know, because they don't sleep anywhere. So how they start? It's sleeping, for example, this 4 hours on the train, then they sleep a few hours on the bus to Belgrade, then they sleep, I don't know, a few hours on this bus to Subotica or to wherever they were going. So it was like this.
There is almost no people, because when you know how many thousands of people were there and crossed, now when you go it looks like very empty, but now it's easy that you can have, when you have less people, you can approach individually and much easier to help them, to hear their problems.
This people, it's people, it's inhuman. It's inhuman. It's not fair. We are hope that in Europe there's many democracies. The people they are in Europe, very understood people. We're asking that to feeling and getting sensation about these people. This is not animal. We are run from the war in Syria. This is global war in Syria. We are here. We are here just looking for some place safely. Nothing more.
I'm Alexandra, I'm working for Legis, and we are now in the office of Legis in the Lipko area, in the village of Lojane, where we are working for the past 5 months to provide emergency aid and assistance to the irregular migrants, refugees and migrants that are crossing this area and trying to get to Western Europe. This is my colleague Lirim. He's one of our field workers here, who is directly working with the refugees that are crossing. He will tell you more about his daily work and what services we provide in this office here.
In this office, we work every day. We see everyday refugees moving here. We see them having a lot of troubles. When we have a chance, we interview them. We are only 2 volunteers working here.
We work with local people, mostly here. Our staff and volunteers are coming from this area, and they are providing life-saving services and aid to population in transit. A lot of them women and children. March 2015 and 16, we're talking about closed Balkan route, but unfortunately this is not the case, because we are having hundreds of people crossing here, and since the last 3 months, mid-September to mid-December, we had more than 2,000 people.
The camp that we're going to visit now is it was the exit point when the route was in transit. It's one of the points where which my organization Legis established as a point of support point. In the times when we managed to push the government to change the law on asylum and allow people to register in the country.
Кампа на територија на Република Македонија, едниот е на јужната страна Вин Гевгелија и вториот е на северната граница према Република Србија. Република Србија е на 500 метри од дека, Табановци, Кумана.
So there are two camps in Macedonia. One is in the south of Macedonia, in the border with Greece. It's near Gevgelia. It's called Vinojuk camp, and this one is on the north border with Serbia. It's called Tabanovce, and the Serbian border from this camp is just 500 meters away. Both of the centers are transit, so they are not reception, and they are designed to give support to refugees during their transit. So part of the refugees were coming using the railway tracks from the south to the north. Another part was coming using the road infrastructure from the south to the north with buses and with taxis. Daily average of people it was 3,400. In the moment we have 16 people outside of the camp. For whom he doesn't have the possibility to decide to put them inside the camp, and he can't, like in terms of resources there are, because there is no political decision, he cannot actually bring them in, so they have to stay outside.
أنا اسمي رانيا ونسيت أحكي شيء. My name is Rania and I lost something to say. بدنا من رب العالمين أو اللي فيه بيسهلنا علينا فتح الحدود أو فينا نطلع على المكان اللي بدنا إياه. أنا كتير حابة أشوف سويد لأن أنا عمي هنيك، وأنا 3 عمي انذبحوا بموصل وقدامي، وأنا هلأ كتير بخاف، ومشان هيك أنا طلعت على اليونان حماية، بس أنا خايفة كتير إنه ما يفوت داعش هون كمان، فبدي من الله ومنكم أنتو كمان إنه تفتحونا الحدود بأسرع وقت أحسن ما بصير شيء. إنه إحنا خايفين من شيء واحد، إنه خايفين راح يصير شيء. أنا اللي حاسة إنه راح يصير شيء يمكن بيفوت داعش.
أنت الذي حلفتني وحلفت أنك لا تخون فخنتني، وحلفت أنك لا تميل مع الهوى. أين اليمين وأين ما عاهدتني؟ تركتني حيران صبا دائما أرى النجوم وأنت في عيش هاني. تيرا لا 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 تيرا لا لا تيرا لا 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 لا.
When I came to Subotica, it was in the end of November. We used to have a community center, space where people could go during the day and charging phone, having internet, having a tea. We also distributed some clothes and food, and yeah, so it was kind of a good thing because it was already pretty cold. Unfortunately, the neighbors got really scared by having a lot of people here around, so they designed a petition, and then police made a lot of troubles, so we need to shut it down. Yeah, then for us it was pretty tough or like difficult to find a way how to support the people, how to continue doing that. So we find the way to really go to the place where they sleep and slept. I went to the jungle, to the brick factory, and to a train station. Those were like 3 places here in Subotica. For the food, we continue to give out like fresh vegetables and some stuff as fruits. And yeah, so we distribute it always at a point, kind of, I don't know, invisible, or we try to be like that.
Really wonderful, really. Making small bags out of life jackets. This is brilliant, really.
I'm like the
Out of life jacket.
yeah,
Oh my God.
life jackets, and they're doing a lot of things. It's amazing. Kind of small bags for ID or big bags for
Purses, everything.
purses,
Purse.
and big bags for laptop from the life jacket.
Everything.
Everything.
Everything is recycled. So they don't even buy glue.
My name is Aladdin. I am from Syria. My nationality is Palestinian. I live now in Greece since 1 year and 2 months. I was suffer in Greece because here the situation is very bad. I hope all the countries they help us, the people refugee they are in Greece, because the situation here is very bad. In most of the camps, it was hard and difficult. The life. My question for all the country: why the border is closed suddenly when the people coming? Why they not say in television before close the border? Say we will close the border after 1 week or 2 weeks or 1 month. Why the border is closed suddenly in front of the women and children, and they are suffer. We were living in a small tent, and we rush to open the border, but the border is not open.
The self-organized solidarity towards the refugees started more or less 2 years ago, that we had the first Afghani refugees being stranded in Athens. So what happened, we had a lot of refugees residing in a nearby park in the Exarchia neighborhood. We tried somehow to help them out with water and stuff like that. Then we realized that there were around 300 people. Water wasn't enough. So we made the call to an assembly, hoping that we would be enough people to support them for another 5 days at least. And hundreds of people showed up from all around Athens. All together we tried to self-organize and at the same time, in a way, relearn what self-organization is. So for a month we provided medical care, clothing, 3 meals a day, tents so they could sleep, sleeping bags so they could take with them on their journey. That was the beginning of the major self-organization solidarity towards refugees. And from there, 2 more initiatives popped up. One was Notara Squad, the first housing squad for refugees. And the other one was Platanos, self-organized camp, let's say, that was in Lesbos, that was in the front lines.
So for the first time that we get in Athens, we came to Plaza.
I would say City Plaza is a refugee accommodation space, but not just this, it's also like a political project. More or less 400 people are living inside of City Plaza. You have so many different nationalities inside here and so many different people with so many different backgrounds and intentions.
I know the history of Plaza. It was a hotel for Olympic in Athens. It was closed and nobody used it. So the anarchists, they unbanned it and they repaired it. They helped a lot of people, a lot of refugees to come here and live a little bit better than the other camps.
As far as I know, we haven't lost not even one immigrant or refugee. No one has committed suicide or got killed. In camps you have all the time suicides, desperate people, people that are dislocated from the major city centers. And in contrast to that, you have the squads that are inside the fabric of the city, and especially Exarchia, that we have more than 6 squads, housing squads for refugees and immigrants. That you see the people in the squads that are actually not integrated, but they feel part of this small community.